name is Jen. I am the Unorthodox Healer. This is a love reading. This is a love reading for Libra. Anywhere in your chart, you could be a cross-watcher as well. You might just have stumbled across this reading. If you were born at night time and your sun sign does not resonate with you, I recommend you check out what your birth chart is and look at what your moon sign is as well. People who are born at night quite often resonate more with their moon sign rather than their sun sign. So Libra, I am based in southern Scotland in the UK. I don't normally do love readings, but hey, it seems as though everybody on YouTube enjoys and is interested in love readings, so I'm going to give this a try. I've already done Virgo and now I'm doing you guys, beautiful Libra. So I'm going to split this into three. I'm going to do a singles reading, a no contact or recently separated reading, and then also one for people who are already in a relationship, whether that's dating or committed. You can make your mind up as to which one is the most appropriate reading for you, or potentially, as I found with the Virgo reading, that a lot of the same cards came up for the three different readings. So it might be that you should just grab a coffee and watch from beginning to end and see what comes up and what resonates. So I only take cards that jump out at me, so we are going to see as to what we get for a singles reading for you beautiful Librans. I don't tend to read reversals either, so we shall keep seeing as to what cards we want to get for Libra. Universe, please. I'm going to shuffle that one more time. So let's see what we've got. The underlying energy that we have, Libra, is the Judgment card, and I should try and pick these up in order. So the Judgment card is a Major Arcana card, and it's about giving things up to the universe. So this is a singles reading for Libra. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands came up throughout the Virgo reading. If you have Virgo somewhere in your chart, I would recommend that maybe you should have a look at that one as well. The Tower card has also come up a lot. Then we have the Ten of Swords, the Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. So, for Libra, singles, the Judgment card is the underlying energy. This is about you letting go. As I was saying to Libra, are you trying too hard to manifest this love of your life? The Judgment card is about you letting the universe take control and make decisions for you. It's not about you being judged. I'm not saying that you've been bad or anything, but it's about you almost letting the universe judge you and let them decide what you should have in your life. They know best. The universe knows best. The other thing that I would say is that when you manifest, be very, very specific as to what you manifest. If you listen to Abraham Hicks, she says that you have to manifest everything down to the minutest detail. People have, she said that she's had sort of complaints from people because they've been manifesting a Porsche, and they win a car and it's a white one, and they didn't want a white one, they wanted a silver one. This is, perhaps you've been manifesting the love of your life. Perhaps you've been doing it so that you're saying all these beautiful things about somebody, what you want in this person, how you want them to look. And the universe throws somebody who is, I don't know, as an example, 25 years older or younger than you. This is the thing about being too specific or not specific enough. Now, the universe know what is needed. what will make you happy. And sometimes that isn't what you think will make you happy. The first two cards you have are the 9 and the 10 of Swords. The 9 of Swords, Libra, is you being kept awake at night by something. The 10 of Swords is you feeling as though you have literally been stabbed in the back repeatedly. It is what it is, unless you've never had a relationship before. You're single because you've been in a relationship and it hasn't worked out for whatever reason. And part of this judgment is about you letting go of what's happened to make you upset or worried or feel as though you have been stabbed in the back. Now, the good thing with this is that the rest of the cards are pretty good. The Tower kind of looks a bit scary, but I think that just shows, jumping ahead, that there's big changes coming for you. The 10 of Swords is a really lovely card because 10s are about the end of a cycle. And although this does look pretty gruesome, they're making a gesture with their hand which is about eternal life, about the circle of life. I can't remember what the hand gesture is called, but that person is very much still alive, and that's you, and you have that fight in you, Libra, to still be here, and that the dawn is coming, and that you've still got your crown here. Although you feel as though you might have lost your crown, you know that you've lost some self-confidence, or emotionally you feel drained, that this is all coming to an end and that this darkness is going to rise. And also this is part of the Judgment card as well here, that this is, again, the sun's rising here and the sun is starting to rise on the Judgment card as well. This is about you letting all of this go so that you can move forwards. And let the universe judge you. Never judge yourself. The universe will always, no matter what you do or what we do, the universe will always forgive us. Everything is a learning experience. We cannot make mistakes. We act in our best interests. If stuff happens, stuff happens. We shouldn't blame ourselves. We shouldn't feel guilty. And part of the Judgment card is letting go of whatever happened in the past and whatever part you think that you had in that as well. If this is meant to be, it will come back around for you. The term it's no good me saying the term and then not being able to remember the term. What is meant for you won't go past you. Something like that. It means that if it's destined to happen, it will find a way of happening. If a relationship is finished and you're single, there is a reason for that relationship to have happened. And you will have learned something from it. Maybe you just can't see it at the moment. But let it go. Let go of the guilt and the worry. Now the next two cards, we have the 6 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. The 3 of Wands is a beautiful card because this backs up this 10 of Swords and 9 of Swords. This person is stood on the shore. Again, the sun's coming up. She's welcoming in this ship. She's got 2 other wands here. These 2 other wands are opportunities. These are potentially exes in your life. And this shows that this new opportunity is coming in for you. That there will be this sun coming up moment for you after this heartache. And the 6 of Wands, again, this was in the Libra reading, but in this position where the Page of Cups is, the 6 of Wands is about the end of a journey. This shows me, Libra, that you're going to be on a shorter journey to sort of emotional freedom than Virgo was, because it's further to the left. I read these sort of from past to present. So the 6 of Wands is the end of a battle. It's a beautiful card. It's about recognise in yourself how far you've come, and that there is this new light, this new start coming for you. The next two cards are the Page of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Anybody who watches my readings normally says that, to quote Chris Reck, who does Minnow Pond Tarot, the Seven of Pentacles is the juice worth the squeeze? The Page of Cups is happiness or love or joy coming to you. This might be somebody younger than you. This might be somebody that you have worked with, either currently or in the past, but it's going to be either somebody who's younger than you or somebody who is less mature than you. Now, I don't want to make that sound as though I'm doing them a disservice, but it's somebody who has a childlike, fun nature to them. Now, interestingly, the last two cards we have are the Tower and the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about moving away from a difficult situation to something calmer, happier, something that you want to have in your life. Now, I do feel as though if you don't let this go, this Ten of Swords situation, that the Tower is going to make the decision for you. You really have to do the work to be able to let go of this. One of the ways, if you look back at some of my original videos, there's videos about getting over heartbreak. And one of those things is that if a negative thought or an upsetting thought comes into your head, Libra, tell yourself that you nothing it. And the more you do that, that repetition of trying to override your brain's sort of feelings and emotions, it does literally work. And I do feel that you have to do this work to be able to free yourself, to find this Page of Cups, this younger, more fun person, this more childlike, somebody who's fun, who's coming in, who wants to bring you happiness, who potentially is somebody that you've worked with or are going to work with or have known in a professional capacity. This could be somebody that is in a business or a shop that you know. You don't have to necessarily work with them. Now, to get away from this Ten of Swords, you have to do the work. The Tower is there that if you don't do the work, it will do the work for you. So let go this stress. There's somebody here, but if you don't do the stepping away from this emotional situation, I don't think that this page may be able to come, and the universe will do something to bring about this change for you. I just want to do another card just to see. I just want a card just to back up that reading for you singles, Libra, because the Tower is a little bit ambiguous. Keeper of the Harvest and Receive. I think the Seven of Pentacles is very much about you having put work in, and this is, I want to say, don't sell yourself short, Libra. That the Seven of Pentacles, it could be somebody in a business situation, somebody that you work with, but don't sell yourself short. You have put work into yourself as a result of the work that you've done. And just don't give it up too easily. You want somebody who's going to give to you rather than you give to them. So just be careful about this Page of Cups, because because it might be that you feel as though you're moving away, and you might be moving away, I don't mean literally, moving away from your angst and your previous emotional upset, that you're moving away with this Page of Cups. Might just not be what you think it's going to be. Just be careful, because the Tower is showing there that there might be a sudden change because you haven't seen this Page of Cups properly, or that you have put the work in and you need to protect the work that you've done on yourself. Don't sell yourself short, Libra. Don't get into a situation because they're promising you things. Always look after yourself and protect the incredible person that you are over everything else. Libra, singles, I hope that's been useful. I will now move on to those who are in a no contact situation or who have been recently separated. I will timestamp these if I haven't already said that. I may have already said that I've got a mind like a sieve, but because I've got a mind like a sieve, I can't actually remember whether I've already said it or not. So Libra, I'm shuffling again. For those of you who are in a no contact situation or who have recently separated, let's see what the cards want to give us. So again, I only take cards that jump out at me, and I tend not to read reversals. So let's see what we get. That was a very lively card, wasn't it? So, okay, that's quite a few cards, but we shall see as to what we've got. I always think these readings are going to be really short, and then they turn out not to be. Okay, so let's see what we get. Let's turn all these over. It's not normally how I do it. Look at that, interesting. 6 of Wands in exactly the same position. And, well, you've sat and watched me shuffle all of these. And if you'd seen the previous reading, you'll see that there are 78 cards in a tarot deck. And the whole reason that I don't pick them myself is so that I let the universe do the picking for us. And there are 3 cards here which were in the singles reading. So the underlying energy we have is the Queen of Swords. This is about you seeing things clearly, seeing truths, seeing situations and emotions for what they are. You've maybe had a bit of a journey, it's maybe been a bit of an emotional journey, Libra, and now you are, or you need to be, because this is the underlying energy, that you need to be able to see the truth in things. Now the cards that we have here, I'll try and rattle through them. The Page of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands, 6 of Wands with the 10 of Swords, 3 of Wands with the 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, Hermit, Knight of Pentacles, the Fool. Somebody, potentially younger than you, maybe somebody that you know from work, from the gym, somebody, is this person who you are in a no contact situation with. Somebody's been pushing your buttons. I don't feel as though it's anything massive, but they've just been annoying you, and you've sort of gone, oh, you're really childish. I just can't be doing with it. And maybe that's why you're in this no contact situation with them. Or, you know, maybe the shoe is on the other foot. Maybe you are this younger person and the other person has gone, oh God, you know, you're just childish, you're just picky, you're always complaining. And again, that's why you're in the situation that you're in. Now, the Six of Wands is with the Ten of Swords. The Six of Wands is about the end of a battle. And that would indicate that this is why you're either in a no contact situation or you're recently separated. And it's hurting you. The Ten of Swords is you feeling as though either you've been stabbed in the back or somebody else is feeling as though you have stabbed them in the back. Now, I want to say that maybe, do you feel as though this could work two ways? There are so many people that this could resonate with. You might be feeling as though somebody did something on purpose to hurt you. Because this Six of Wands card can also be about getting a pat on the back in a sort of community sense, as though maybe there's somebody else sort of said, oh, you know, that so-and-so's a bit of a pain, aren't they? Oh, I don't know what you're doing with them. I want to say that maybe either you had advice from somebody else to end it, or somebody else got advice, your other half, whoever this other reading is about, that they took advice or listened to their friends or people who have got them in this situation, got you in this situation. Now, I think that there will be this realisation, or there is going to start to be this realisation for you, Libra, that you will start to see the truth for what it really is. The Three of Wands is with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is about options. The Three of Wands is you turning your back on whatever this is that has been going on, whether it's this younger person that you're turning your back on, and that you are realising that you have options. Some of them good, some of them bad. But I feel, Libra, that the best advice here, and the cards are telling me this, that you should really just give up on whoever this has been, because there's something better coming. You just have to be careful as to what it is that you want, and that there may be some opportunities out there or people out there who are not quite what they seem, and maybe this person wasn't quite what they seemed either. The next two cards are the Page of Swords and the Hermit. The Hermit is a Major Arcana card. The Page of Swords is linked to the Queen of Swords. This is about another truth coming in, or a conversation that's coming in. It might be that you have a conversation with this person, because you have the Page of Pentacles and you have the Page of Swords. It might be that you've turned your back on them. You can see here that the Three of Wands is very much, you know, completely blocking out this Page of Swords. It might be that this person comes back to have a conversation with you. And that is when you need to trust yourself. Trust your intuition, trust your emotions, trust how you feel when this person comes into you. Because the Hermit is all about you. This Hermit is a little bit different from the normal cards, the Rider-Waite-Smith deck that we have. This Hermit is still climbing up this path to find his seat where he will become this Queen of Swords. He's still learning things. He's still a little bit naive in what has happened in this situation, in this relationship. And I think that when this person comes in and wants to talk to you again and tells you some truths, that this will very much clarify the situation for you. Now, I don't know what they're going to say, but whatever happens, the last two cards are the Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. The Fool is about the start of the whole tarot cycle. It's about that naivety. It's about taking the leap. Now, because we started off with the Page of Pentacles, this could go two ways. I might do another card just to clarify this. You might decide, based on this person that comes back into your life after they've had a very honest conversation with you, after you've done some thinking, you might decide to start again. The Knight of Pentacles is somebody who wants to take things slowly. This pentacle here, where we started off, this massive pentacle, when it was all free and, you know, the relationship was brilliant and just starting off, this pentacle, which is about emotional wealth, physical health, this pentacle was massive. Now it's kind of shrunk. Can you see that this knight has it strapped to their chest? If you go back into a relationship with this person, which it kind of is indicating that you will, because this Fool is all about starting a new cycle, you will go into it slowly, or the universe is telling you to go into it slowly with your eyes open and very much protecting yourself. It's really up to you, Libra, as to which direction you go in. But if you do decide, whatever the conversation is, whatever the truths are, if you do make the decision based on you trusting your judgment and trusting your feelings and your emotions and these truths that you're being told, because they will be truths, I do feel as though you can go back into it with your eyes open. Wipe the slate clean, but be very careful, because the Knight of Pentacles is one of the slowest moving cards in the deck. It's about being smart, slow moving, and looking after yourself and protecting yourself, not only your heart, but your emotional wealth, your physical wealth, and also your health. Libra, I hope that's resonated. That was for anyone who is recently separated or in a no contact situation. And the last reading that we will do for you, Libra, is about people who are already in a relationship. Now, this could be that you're dating. This could be that you are in a long-term stable relationship. The cards have been pretty kind of repetitive through all of the readings, really. So it might be that, you know, you will find something in each one of these readings for you. So let's see as to what we get for people who are already in a committed relationship. If you're, you know, if you're only just dating someone, you might still consider yourself single. So, you know which reading to listen to. Now, there was a card there that did a backflip and went back into the deck. Did it come the right way round? No, I don't think it did. So we'll keep shuffling because that one deserved to come out. So cards for those already in a committed relationship, please, universe. Let that one come out as well. I'll have that one, but they all fell out. Okay, so I think they kind of came out like that. So we shall see what we get. So the underlying energy that we have is the Justice card. Interesting card. That is about fairness, about having balance in your relationship. Again, I did a reading for Virgo earlier on, And again, a lot of these cards are replicated. The World and the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups all came out. And I do think that they came out for the already in a relationship situation. Might have been for the no contact. So the Justice card. What is it that you're seeking justice about? Are you niggling at each other at the moment in the relationship? Are you feeling as though maybe you're doing the washing up all the time and you're not being seen by your partner, and you sort of feel as though there's some levelling up to be done in the relationship? The cards that we have as well are the Ace of Cups and the Moon card, the Devil and the Seven of Swords, the World card with the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords as the last card. The Eight of Cups is about moving away from something that's made you happy. Is this something that you are thinking about doing? Because the Moon is a card where it's something that you're thinking about, Libra. And maybe it is that you feel as though there is an injustice in your relationship at the moment and it's not being spoken about. And it's on your mind as to whether you should continue in this relationship. The Devil is with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords, typically most tarot card readers say that the Seven of Swords is about trickery and things going on behind your back. I never agree with that. I always see the Seven of Swords as working smart, thinking about ways to be clever. Libra, you're clever guys. You are the, you're all about balance. This is about you taking control of a situation so that it doesn't get out of hand. This is about you thinking and working smartly to sort of to diffuse any possible devilish stuff that's going on in your relationship. Now, the Devil is sometimes quite a scary card, the same as the Death card, but the Devil card is you two being trapped. This might be that you're... What other cards have we got here? We have got Pentacles. This could be a work situation, Libra, that you're just... One of you's working too hard. We all need money, we all need to make a living. But something is being detrimental to your relationship, Libra. And now is the time for you to be smart about... It's the time for you to be smart and decide as to what needs to change to stop you walking away. Swords are also about communication. If you don't speak up, you can see here that this couple is sat back to back. They are not communicating. Is this you? Are you sat there? Are you, these two dogs? And it's almost here as though the lobster is sort of going, for goodness sake, you two, talk to each other. All right, one of you's a wolf and one of you's a dog. You are, this is man and woman, woman and woman, man and man, whatever genders. This is not gender specific. At the end of the day, whoever you are with, we are very, very different human beings from everybody else. This is about you two coming together to walk up this path together so that you don't want to keep thinking, is there something better somewhere else? Maybe this is what the Devil is, that you are thinking, oh gosh, we're not talking. There's this injustice going on here. Do I still want to be here? And that is what the Devil is saying in your head. This still could be as well, though, that there is a situation where one of you is tied to work too much or another commitment, and you're not too happy that they're spending so much time with this commitment, and maybe that's where this injustice is coming from. The next two cards are the World, which is another major arcana card, and the Five of Pentacles. The World is that if you can have this smart thinking, and that you can work out as to what this thing is which is holding you both back, that there is the opportunity for you to reclaim the world, I want to say, reclaim what you had in the relationship. Because there is love here, there's hope here. But I kind of feel as though it all revolves around you and whether, Libra, you want this, how hard you want to work at making this work. The Five of Pentacles is showing that either this might work the other way around. This might be somebody in your current relationship saying that, you know, they're not too sure. Maybe you're working too hard as to whether they want to do the work. And this will resonate. This is quite potentially quite specific. This isn't going to resonate with everybody. But your other half does want to work with you at sorting this out. Because the Five of Pentacles is pointing, this lady is pointing this Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about a breakthrough in communication. This is about honesty. This is about working together and the start of talking, the start of sharing your emotions. So maybe look at what this devil thing is that you think is holding you back or is being detrimental to the relationship, and what's causing this injustice. It might be something really simple, which is just, you know, it's just gone on from week to week. You've never spoken up and it's really doing your head in. Tell the person that is doing your head in. They probably don't even realise. Open that line of communication, because there's really beautiful stuff here. The World card is a beautiful card, and there's a lot to be fought for, Libra. I hope that's resonated. If it has, I would love it if you would leave me a comment and also tell me where you are in the world, because YouTube blows my mind as to where my videos go to, all the way from the bottom of Scotland to, I don't know, all around the world. Libra, I will do a general reading as well. I'm not just going to do a love reading for you guys before the end of April. Please take care, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye.